Einen wunderschönen guten Tag und herzlich willkommen zu Once Upon a Life. Ich werde, glaube ich, heute gar nicht so wahnsinnig viel erzählen, weil sich dieses Spiel einfach wahnsinnig gut selbst erzählt. Es ist fast ein bisschen lang, um es jetzt komplett durchzuhauen. Ich werde es trotzdem mal probieren. Mal gucken. Ich denke, ich kriege es einigermaßen zügig hin. Und viel mehr möchte ich auch gar nicht dazu sagen. Ich werde wirklich das restliche Let's Play, abgesehen von der Verabschiedung, glaube ich, meine Backen halten. Wirklich mal ein Let's Play machen in Let's Flash. Nicht nur wie in letzter Zeit immer kurz, ja, hier ist das Spiel, guckt da mal rein, zockt er dann selber, sondern wirklich das Spiel mal durchspielen. Und es sich einfach selbst präsentieren lassen, weil es das, finde ich, unheimlich gut kann. In dem Sinne drehe ich hier mal ein bisschen lauter. Und dann geht's auch schon los.
It was a windy day, and at the Bridler Bones retirement home, Harry was reaching for his scrapbook. At 80 years old, he was a sprightly old man, but right now, he was feeling rather reminiscent. These were the good old days. Feeling cold, but also sentimental, Harry began to peruse the precious pictures from his past, until... No! A gust of wind swept all the pictures from the scrapbook and blew out the window. So, with unbounding haste, Harry flipped the jet fuel switches on his walking sticks? Ooh, it's been a while! And blasted through the air to recover all the special moments of his life. Woohoo! This is the very first picture taken of me. Pa was joyful. Mama was tired. Got it! I started playing baseball at 8 years old. I always did like swinging things around. Got it! I took an early interest in experimenting when Father bought me a science kit. I made some great things with it. I feel younger than I look. Pa and I took my first hand-built rocket to the park and successfully launched it towards the heavens. Got it! Bartitsu lessons. My old instructor Hugh told me I was the best student he ever had. Saw Mariana in high school and fell instantly in love. I was so lucky she felt the same. I learned guitar just so I could write songs for her. Not bad for an old man. I left my hometown in '52 to go to college, leaving behind everyone and everything I knew so well. Got it! 3 years after I began, I walked out of HDU with my head held high and degrees in physics and engineering.
Help me! This cage is going... Help me! This cage is going to blow any second!
Got it! I went traveling over the next 5 years. These were great times, and I even took flying lessons in Australia. Yes! I came back home in the 60s and decided I would try my chances and reconnect with Mariana. Didn't even break a sweat. She was even more beautiful than I remembered. We started seeing each other again after so long. After 4 wonderful years, I proposed to her over a candlelit dinner. I was nervous, but she said yes. Got it! The following year, Mariana and I were married. Ah, what a wonderful day. I feel younger than I look. The honeymoon felt like paradise. Here we are, relaxing on the beach with cocktails.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Liftoff!
1970 was the year our son Henry was born. He had Mariana's warm glow about him, but he had my nose.
As the rocket took off and started its own journey into the boundless infinite, Henry not only felt like things were going to be a lot different from here on out, but he got the same overwhelming sensation he felt when he met Mariana and had Henry. He was, for the first time in a long time, alive.
My co-pilot has fallen asleep, and I can't wake him up. I need you to help me land the shuttle.
I took a job assembling aeronautical components, but when I joined, there were staff rumors of a hostile takeover.
Congratulations, you have landed safely.
It took a whole 6 years, but sure enough, I got made redundant. Soon enough, it got real tough to support our little family. I feel younger than I look. I took whatever odd jobs I could over the next few years. I even managed to get a few paid musical gigs. Henry started playing baseball for the local team, only 15 years old. I was so proud to see him knocking them out of the park. Got it! 5 years later, Henry got scouted and moved to New York to play professionally. Mariana and I now looked forward to retirement. I still got it. 1992 was the year I finally retired. I never did like taking it easy, though. One day, I bought a lottery ticket when collecting my pension. It turned out to be the winner! We couldn't believe it!
Oof! 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 Oof!
Not bad for an old man. We bought a lovely big house and cleared up all our bills, but something felt strange. Mariana and I took a trip back to our honeymoon island and reminisced about the wonderful times we had over the years. not letting this one get away. We cared no longer for material goods upon the realization that we had all we ever wanted in each other. We made sure Henry was secure and donated the rest to charity. Let him have it! 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 I slept so peacefully the night Mariana passed away. In the morning, I looked at her face. She was smiling ear to ear. Oof! 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 Didn't even break a sweat. The following years were hard and lonely. I really missed her face, her voice. But I had her in my heart. Sometimes I felt like she was with me. Henry decided it was time to put me into Brittler Bones' care. It was tough being away from what I knew, but he was well-intentioned. Nothing was happening. My life was lived, and I was counting sheep. Oof. Heh. 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 I'm not letting this one get away. I couldn't sit around wallowing forever. I started tinkering with my walking sticks, like back in the day with my rockets. It felt good.
And so it was, Harry arrived back at Brittler Bones. And whilst reflecting on his grand adventure, the encore to a life well lived, the curtains drew closed, signaling the end of the show. And what a show it had been. And so it was that I realized the culmination of my past didn't restrict me, rather enabled me to live my life to the full. I had a wonderful adventure, and I wouldn't have changed it. Not for the world.
So unlucky I seem to be impossible. For a guy like me.
Ja, das war Once Upon a Life. Wow. Ich habe das Spiel heute Morgen schon mal durchgespielt, habe dann aber irgendwie das mit der Aufnahme, keine Ahnung, es lief alles irgendwie nicht so, wie es sollte. Und ja, nehme es jetzt gerade nochmal auf und ich muss sagen, auch beim zweiten Mal durchspielen, wow, was für eine Geschichte. So kurz, so simpel erzählt, auch ein wenig kitschig, aber trotzdem, mir fehlt das deutsche Wort dafür. Ich möchte sagen, sehr heartwarming, heart-touching. Ich finde es großartig. Falls ihr die Geschichte auch nochmal miterleben wollt in aller Ruhe und vielleicht auch Lust habt, die ganzen Münzen oder den anderen Kram zu sammeln, der Link ist wie immer unten in der Videobeschreibung. Ansonsten wünsche ich euch noch einen angenehmen Tag, sage vielen Dank fürs Zugucken und bis zur nächsten Folge. Genießt euer Abenteuer, genießt euer Leben. Macht's gut, haut rein und tschüss.